Hi everybody. This is the hamstring workout that I said I would post, and this is July of 2010, and it was about 2 weeks before a show, and I started off with leg curls propped up. And whenever you prop yourself up like this and you keep your hips tucked into the pad, makes it a lot more focused and strict, where it's basically just all hamstrings. So if you really try to keep your hips still and keep them from lifting up, it just really makes it intense. It's a lot harder to do them this way, so your weight's going to be a lot lighter. And usually I do 20 to 30 pounds on these, especially when it's closer to a show. When I'm feeling a little bit stronger, I'll go up to maybe 40 or 50. And here I did 20 reps, just nice and focused, trying to get a really good squeeze at the top. And I supersetted these with over the tops, or OTTs. I call them OTTs. And I did 20 seconds here. And these, the way that I like to do them, I like to squat nice and deep off the side, and then I like to try to jump up. When my energy's higher, sometimes I try to jump higher. Just depends on my energy, but I'm trying to get a nice deep squat. So during this workout, I'm getting a little bit of quads with those plyometrics. But basically, I consider this a hamstring and glute workout. So I'm back to my second set of leg curls. Here you can see a better view of how I prop myself up. I get up on my elbows and I hold the sides of the pads. And I'm still just focusing on the squeeze at the top. And that's one of my doggies getting a drink. I don't know if you can hear that. Sorry about that. And here is the second set of OTTs. Ideally, you want to try to explode up. There, I think I'm getting a little bit better. These are really good for quads, and when you squat nice and deep, you're getting your butt and your hamstrings in there too, but also calves. That's one thing I noticed doing plyometrics in 2010, that my calves got better too. So here is my third set of leg curls propped up. And these were 3 sets of leg curls and OTTs, and they were fairly close together. I would do a set of leg curls and then OTTs and then rest. And usually I've talked about resting before, I think, in some of my videos. The rest time after you get done, whether it's a straight set or a superset or whatever you're doing, for me the rest time is until I catch my breath and I feel like I have the strength to go into the next set. So you don't want to rest too long, but you want to rest long enough so you have the strength and the power to go into your next set. This is the third set of OTTs. "20 seconds. And then moving on to stiff-legged deadlifts. This is 65 pounds. and I did 20 reps. I'm keeping my legs straight, and notice when I stretch down how my weight kind of rocks back on my heels. So you can see how my butt kind of goes back. So I'm not bending over. I'm using my hips as a pivot point. My glutes are the pivot point, and kind of takes a little bit of pressure off your back that way. So you want to keep your back flat, and you want to stay arched up. The better you stay arched up, the faster you get a stretch when you go down. And then I supersetted these with toe taps, another good plyometrics, good for your calves and cardio, fat burning. So you want to use your arms, pump your arms. This is 20 seconds also. And you're trying to touch just the top of this step. You don't want to push it, and you want to make sure that you're touching it and it's really light. Okay, this is the second set of stiff-legged deadlifts. 65 pounds still. I stayed at 65 pounds and did all 3 sets, 20 reps. And on these, again, you want to make sure you keep your chin up and stay arched up. Your legs stay locked out, and you're rotating at just your hips. So your knees aren't bending, and every time you come up, you want to tuck your hips in and get that squeeze in your glutes. So here I was just lighter, like I said, a little closer to a show, really trying to focus on that squeeze. And this is the second set of toe taps. And again, you want to make sure you're touching the step really light. And you want to try to go as fast as you can. Here it looks like I'm a little bit faster on this one. But you want to use your arms to pump and go fast. Keep your core tight. And make sure you're not pushing the step. Just toes light and just pump, 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 pump. This is one of my favorite things. And these are what I think helped my calves too for that year. I had never done plyometrics before when I competed a long time ago. And this was the first year that I used them, and I really, really like them. Okay, this is the third and last set of stiff-legged deadlifts. A different angle, different view. You can see how I'm keeping my chin up. I'm staying arched up. Every time I come up, I'm pushing my hips forward and squeezing my glutes together. And this is the top half. Stiff-legged's off the top half. And I do this way, and I do bottom halves, which I did the stiff-legged deadlifts bottom halves today. And I'll show those in a video. The video that I did was here's the third set of toe taps, 20 seconds. But the video I did today was my first workout back in a while, and I'll explain that when you see it. But that's coming up next, and that was a light leg workout, and my legs are going to be so sore. But I'll show you the other variation of stiff-legged deadlifts that I do, which is actually my favorite way to do them. This is the end of the workout here. 20 seconds of toe taps. That was 3 sets of stiff-legged deadlifts and toe taps. Hope you guys like it, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.